and welcome to this hypnotic experience. My name is Kirsty and I am here to guide you through this hypnosis journey. Listen to this recording with your headphones on and ensure that you are in a safe, comfortable space where you will not be disturbed. Do not listen to this recording whilst driving or operating machinery. Please listen and enjoy responsibly, being aware that you and your attention will be focused inwards rather than outwards. Please do listen more than once so that you can gain the full benefit. So just make yourself comfortable and allow your eyes to close. And maybe you can just focus your attention on one hand, maybe the left. Just imagine what it would be like if it would drop, like it was all floppy. Like you could just let it drop heavily, like the arm of a rag doll or a stuffed animal. Choose whatever fits in your imagination, in your mind. Maybe it could even be a teddy bear, something velvety and lovely. Choose anything soft that you like. Maybe you might like to lift the actual hand and let it flop down and let it rest for a moment. Perhaps you can think of that arm, but don't lift it. Just think about lifting it in your mind. Lift it in your imagination and think about you just flopping it down again. Just let the arm go limp like a rag doll. And I wonder if now you can work on the other arm. And maybe you might like to try and lift it, or just imagine that you were lifting it. It doesn't matter which you choose. Just imagine you're lifting it just high enough to feel some heaviness, and you can let it drop gently, relaxed. Let's learn to do it more and more in the imagination only. And maybe when you breathe out again, just let go softly. And let your arms go limp and relaxed. So that perhaps you can now begin to imagine that both arms were to lift and you can allow them to drop. Just simply relaxing them, allowing them to be limp and soft. Perhaps you can bring your attention to one leg. Suppose you could imagine you could just lift that a little, just enough so that you can feel that heaviness, the weight. And enough to allow it to drop limp, relaxed, limp and soft. And do this when you breathe out. So when you next breathe out, you can can just imagine that leg is lifting and dropping, relaxed softly. So you can welcome in some relaxation into that leg. And it's even better as you do this in your imagination. So perhaps you can allow yourself to do it again in your imagination, letting that leg become heavy and relaxed. And you can do the same with the other leg. Supposing you could lift it a little while you breathe out. Let it relax so that that leg too can go soft like a rag doll, like that teddy bear. Like that object of softness in your imagination. Let it drop like a giant rag doll. And know that you are free to move any part of your body right now to a more comfortable position anytime that you choose, anytime that you want to, so that any adjustment just allows your body to be so much more comfortable. So give yourself permission now for both legs together. Suppose they could gently rise in your imagination, and they relax limp and soft like that rag doll. Finally, all of those limbs together, both arms, both legs, as you breathe out, you allow them to be limp and relaxed, heavy and comfortable. Supported by that chair, supported by wherever your body is at right now. And I wonder if you could give yourself permission to begin to imagine that you put this rag doll, this object of softness, into the sun so it can be warmed by the sun. Like this rag doll is lying so relaxed, feeling the sun shining down upon those limbs. Perhaps you feel it on one arm first and then the other. See to it that the head of this rag doll is cool and protected in just the right amount of shade. All the limbs just sprawled out, the sun. Feel the arm warm, soft, and relaxed. And then feel the other arm warm, soft, and relaxed. And you can let one leg be nicely warmed in the sun, and then the other leg nicely warmed, soft, and relaxed. Remember now, you are this giant rag doll. You are lying in the sun, and all of your limbs are nice and warm. Your head is cool and comfortable, and it feels good to have those rays of sun kiss the skin. And now that you are so nicely relaxed as this rag doll, just imagine you have within yourself something. It's like a little motor which makes you go all the time. And that is your heart. It keeps you going all the time, day and night. Whether you keep track of it or not. And just as you walk, or jog, or run, or swim, or move, just as you move, sometimes faster, sometimes slower, sometimes just that point in the middle, just so that little motor in you sometimes goes a little faster, sometimes slower. Maybe sometimes it just skips a beat. And that's normal. But now just feel, if you can, the rhythm of your heart. And it does not really matter whether you feel it right now, or whether you only imagine you can feel it right now. But think of your heart and say thank you to it. Because this organ, it works all of the time for you, whether you think of it or not. So now just stay with it for a while. Say thank you. Thank you, heart, because it does such a good job for you. And I wonder if you can allow yourself now, next for a moment, to bring your attention to your breathing, the rhythm, just like the heart. Sometimes goes fast, sometimes goes slow, sometimes just in the middle. So just be in a state of allowing right now. Allow it to go as slow or as fast, as shallow or as deep as it wants to. So if you have to sigh, if you feel the urge to yawn, it's just fine. If you want to inhale deeply, that is just fine. Just follow the breath. Just be in that state of allowing. And then for a moment, next, suppose that you could imagine that the air which you breathe streams in at the fingers while you breathe in. So that it streams in through the fingers and up the arms and into the shoulders and chest. And then when you breathe out, down into your abdomen, down into the legs, down into the toes, and out. Just suppose you could repeat that, so that when you breathe in, that air streams in at the fingers and up your arms and into the shoulders and chest. And then when you breathe out, down into the abdomen, down into the legs and out of the toes. Coming in through the fingers and arms and the shoulders, and out and down the abdomen, down the legs and out of the toes. I wonder if it can feel like, if you can imagine that it would feel like that you were floating. Floating on an air mattress in the ocean or a river or a pool, just floating gently, slowly, barely moving. As you are just floating up and down in the rhythm of your breathing. And I wonder if you can allow yourself to think about what it would feel like if you were to breathe into the palm of your hand. How you could feel the warmth of your breath in the palm of your hand. Such warmth is within you all of the time. If you could breathe into the palm of your hand, just imagine the same kind of warmth into your own insides. So while you breathe out, imagine that you breathe that warmth down into your throat, down into your chest, down into the abdomen. So you just become nicely warm on the inside. Perhaps you may like to imagine that It would be similar to drinking something which really warms you nicely inside. Even that something like a warm, glowing ball rolling around within you. Whatever you truly would like to imagine about how you can feel warmer on the inside, just allow it to warm you on the inside so that all of you become soft and relaxed. Isn't it nice to just all be warm and comfortable? But I wonder if you can let yourself experience a coolness on your forehead. Like if you had moistened your forehead with a cloth or a damp hand. And as you breathed in, feel the refreshing coolness of your forehead. So that you can just lie here. You can just be here now. As this giant rag doll with a warm, comfortable body, relaxing in the sun. The gentle cradle of the waves, of the breathing rhythm. And that coolness on your forehead. So that all of your body now can feel comfortably relaxed. And I wonder if you can use this moment in time to say to yourself, to hear in your mind, my arms are relaxed. My arms are relaxed. My arms are relaxed. My fingers and hands are comfortable. My fingers and hands are comfortable. My fingers and hands are comfortable. My shoulders are soothed and comfortable. My shoulders are soothed and comfortable. My shoulders are soothed and comfortable. My neck is soft and loose. My neck is soft and loose. My neck is soft and loose. My ribs are free and open. My ribs are free and open. My ribs are free and open. My spine is loose and comfortable. My spine is loose and comfortable. My spine is loose and comfortable. My stomach is soft and relaxed. My stomach is soft and relaxed. My stomach is soft and relaxed. My hips are free and open. My hips are free and open. My hips are free and open. My legs are soft and comfortable. My legs are soft and comfortable. My legs are soft and comfortable. My feet are warm and relaxed. My feet are warm and relaxed. My feet are warm and relaxed. My whole body is warm and comfortable. My whole body is warm and comfortable. My whole body is warm and comfortable. Give yourself a moment to just be here now, warm and comfortable. Allow yourself permission to be here now, warm and comfortable. Give in to comfort as every breath out just exhales any remaining tension. Because this is your time. This is your space to welcome in comfort. And whilst you are here, so comfortable, so warm and so relaxed, allow your mind to begin to wander to a place, a beautiful space that is safe. floating here in this wave of the breath. Perhaps allow your fingers to dip in to the ocean of energy that surrounds you. Suppose you could see yourself now floating on that inflatable bed, and your fingers just touching the waves, cool but comfortable. But you can feel the texture of the water. You can feel the current, the flow of energy. Give yourself permission that as you touch, this energy begins absorbing, transferring through you, into you, muscle by muscle. So that you can begin to feel a gentle surge of energy coming up through each of those fingers and into the palm of the hand, like it could pull, like your fingers were straws sucking up this energy, this flow from water, from nature. And it pulls into your palms until it's ready to overflow. And you may feel like moving, wiggling those fingers, and you may feel like keeping still. Allow that flow of energy to pull, to flow over the wrists, deep inside, traveling up the arms, and gathering into the elbows, swirling around like a vortex around the joints, soothing and cooling and refreshing in the most delightful way. Traveling up the arms, into the bicep, finding its way into the shoulder, and perhaps you might experience a tingling sensation or nothing at all, or perhaps you notice something in the middle, in the space between, as that energy just washes across the shoulders and the collarbone, and it trickles down the vertebrae of the spine, just one by one, awakening, loosening, energizing, as it flows all the way down, becoming absorbed, as it flows all the way up into the head, so that it can feel more alert. Allow it to just flow where it needs to go, around the jaw, softening, soothing, providing comfort, but relief. Let that energy continue to move, the current continue to flow as it trickles down the ribs, each of them around and around all 360 degrees of your torso. Energizing, recharging the heart, the lungs, all of those vital organs inside of your torso, inside of your abdomen, everything that is protected inside of your body, beginning to absorb each and every molecule of this energy that you are drawing up through your fingers, like you are plugged in to a source of the most wonderful, delightful current, providing you with everything that you need. Your body is thirsty, craving this amazing feeling. Give yourself permission for it to build as it continues to flow down deep into the pelvis and those amazing bones in your muscles and legs, everything that makes up your body, filling up. You can see, you can feel, you have a sense of this energy just flowing up through the fingers, across the arms and across the shoulders and down the spine into the rest of the body, so that you are filled up from the very tip of the longest toe all the way to the very top of your head. Absorbing completely, effortlessly, healing water where you get to just feel like everything can let go. This is your time to heal. This is your time to feel relief. And as this sensation continues to flow through your body, allow it to begin washing out any unease, any discomfort, so that movement in the body can feel easier, looser, gentler. Decreased effort. Let yourself just succumb to this feeling of lightness or heaviness, or that space in between that feels right. Because what you are feeling right now is exactly what you need to feel right now. So let yourself enjoy it. Let yourself fill up. And whilst you fill up just like that, whilst you recharge just like that, whilst you absorb all of this energy, this support, this comfort, let your body and your breath just come together. Breathing in and out of the nose. Gently, deeply, engaging the diaphragm. And I wonder if you can allow each breath to bring in colour into your body, into your healing, so that each in-breath will begin to change and will flood your body. So on your very next inhalation, you breathe in the colour red, and that red fills up your lungs, your body, all of you, like every part of you is breathing it, and you just gently let it go. And on your next breath in, you breathing in the colour yellow, so that all of your body is filling with this yellow. You just let it subside as you breathe out. When you're breathing in the colour orange, filling up with the most beautiful, vibrant orange, letting it go. Breathing in the colour green, filling up the body and letting it go. Breathing in the colour light blue and exhaling as you feel comfortable to do so. Breathing in a dark blue now, washing through you, every part of you, as you let it go comfortably. On your next breath in, breathing in a violet, so that that too can just flow. And on your next breath in, breathing in the most deepest purple. And on your next breath in, breathing in a black with stars, so it looks like a galaxy. And on your next breath in, breathing in white, filling you up so you glow. And on your next breath in, breathing in, you're invisible, so that it just washes everything out, erases everything, and you become transparent. Let every part of you melt into nothingness, into everything, as you just dissolve all that needs to, all that can be. Have a moment and just be dissolved. As you have some time to just be. Slowly beginning to reassemble, but in a slightly different way, so that you can feel looser as you go about your day. Allow all of the crucial, vital, useful parts of you to come back in as you see fit. So feel free to leave any discomfort here dissolved. Just welcome in comfort and ease of movement, as you perhaps might like to wiggle your toes as the colour comes back in, as you invite movement in, as you let yourself just reassemble, as you allow everything to just feel good, just feeling good, just feeling more and more like you want to, but better, looser, more comfortable. Let it feel nice. Let it feel good. Let it feel improved. Let it feel so that you can feel better, so that you can feel lighter, so that you can feel however you want to feel. And let yourself feel nice. Take a moment to just say thank you. Take a moment to just say well done. Take a moment to just have appreciation for yourself and this amazing body and all that it can do for you. So begin to welcome a bit more movement, looseness, openness into your body. Perhaps roll the ankles, roll the shoulders. Perhaps move the arms so that you feel like things are waking up, that you feel comfortable doing so. Perhaps move the hips or just sway the spine. Do whatever feels good as you welcome in more movement, more alertness, as you begin to emerge more fully. Beginning to awaken now as you become more aware of this space around you, the sounds in your room, the support of the chair that's been holding your body. And when you feel ready, have a big stretch. Open up your eyes if you haven't done so already. And just say thank you to you, because you deserve it.